Thanks for coming in, guys. Much appreciated. I'm just taking apart mobile phone boards here, taking off all the gold pins. So all I'm doing really is clean them all down and getting them ready for to go into to be sent to my refiner for gold recovery. Mainly that's what I am doing. Thank you so much for coming in. Pat, hey, thank you so much. What I'm doing is getting off all these, like these pins here. These pins here. Obviously these are the type boards at the back here with some gold on it. Just taking off all of them and get them in for some gold recovery. All these pins and all that gold recovery all adds up. Like, I mean, they're all 10 karat gold at the moment, and I'll put all them pins, all them, see all them pins there now, look, right here, nice pins here, they all go into the gold recovery pot. Like this, just exactly like this. All these pins. Gold at the moment is $4,300 an ounce, $3,700 or euros an ounce, one or the other, whichever way you want to look at it. Like this shred here, like you wouldn't be going to throw any of this shred here into your acids, or this one here, or even this one here. So I clean up all them. These here, this shred here, any shred at all, or as in steel, like shred, any shred whatsoever, I clean off the boards and have to clean the boards as clean as possible. Less on them the better. See that now, in under this white, as you can see, you have gold. See the shine of that gold. Thanks for coming in, guys, much appreciated you all coming in to watch. I just decided I'd do a live tonight. When I'm doing this stuff, I might as well do a live. Do you know what I'm saying? So please hit the subscribe button if you wouldn't mind. Thank you so much for that gift. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Happy holidays to you, sir. Thank you. So everything and anything here, do you know what I mean, gold, I take off. Thanks so much for that gift. Thank you so much. Like, you have a load of gold pins here, like, guys. Look at that. All gold pins. I just take all of them off. Sorika B. Are you Irish? I am Irish. Yeah, I am. Sorika. See that for gold. And as you can see, I take off the part here where you charge the phone. The inside that is more gold as well in it. Tiny little nuggets of gold pins. Take it all off. And as you can see, like, I have the boards. These chips here I will take off with the heat gun. Bit of a shine there at the moment on that light. But anyway, I'll take off them chips with the heat gun. So that's not too bad, like so this one here is done as well, but you can see all the gold right around it all. This one here, I take off these with the heat gun. The steel, there's no steel whatsoever on them now. You know what I'm saying? Just what I do is clear them all out. Completely. Even this one here is a savage board. Look at them tantalums. Size of them massive tantalums, like. They all have savage metals. Platinum, palladium, you know, the whole works is in that. Nice bits of gold here right in the corner. They come off as well. All them gold guy adds up big time. And you can see by the looks of that gold there, look. And then I get it back up over down to show you. I wish so. See that? How dark that is, like. Because that's off an old board. The older the golder, guys, okay? The older the golder. That's the way it is. You can see the difference in the colours. And there now, see that? Towards that one there. The older the golder. That's the way I look at it, guys. When you're buying it, when you're doing anything got to do with gold, the older that you can get your gold, the more gold you get, and the more, you know what I mean, value you get for your gold. Look at, see all these gold bands. 1, 2, 3, 4. All of them are all gold band oscillators. Thanks for coming in, guys. Much appreciated to everyone of you for coming in. Thank you so much for the gifts and everything like that. More gold as well, guys. So all these tantalums, all these I'll be taking off. These be all separate, as you can see. If you look them up online, they're actually worth a good few pound. These are to buy. Okay. This one here now, look at this now. See this? All this gold here. We'll just crack off this here. See, is there any gold under this? And you just peel off that, peel it off. Slice along all the side of it like so. Look at that. See? Gold. See this, like, so this shred, I take off that shred. Right, and then in under the shred, you obviously you have where your SIM card is. you have gold pins. Okay, all that. Thank you so much for joining Scrap Shop. Thank you so much for being a member. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. So this is just a charging port, which has more. And watch this camera. Do you see the gold in that, in the camera? All that is all gold in that camera, guys. See the way it shines? And in here then you have your charging point for your earphones. Years ago you had your earphone, plug in the old earphones into in it, and now we're all gone Bluetooth, as the fella says. Everything has gone Bluetooth now, isn't it? Everything has gone wireless. Wireless. And also there's gold in Bluetooth systems. See, there's nothing being thrown out. As you can see, I'm throwing out nothing, because every single thing that I have here is completely precious metals for gold. Do you know what I mean? Like, every bit of it. You even see this one around clipping here, right here, that's gold. And let me see, you get a shine off of that board. You won't get a shine off it because it's gold that's doing it. You see the gold? It's just making lines across the screen. There, see that there? Yeah, guys, it's just, I do all this stuff, and micro scrapping is a big thing for me. If you go back through the channel and the YT there, YT says YouTube I'm on now, so I can talk about YouTube. But if you go back through all that, you'll see the amount of stuff that I have taken apart, like silver, and you know what I mean. You get silver out of kettles. Did you ever know you actually get silver out of a kettle? Silver out the top of a copper tank. Do you know what I'm saying? You get silver out of everything, guys. As well, you get gold and stuff, but you actually pick up silver, nice pieces of silver to be had. But here I'm taking off all the gold today. Here's another camera, right? Watch this. And it takes seconds, guys, seconds to take it off. Hang on, now we get a good shot at that this time. See the gold there? Gold is $4,300 an ounce, guys. This is 10 karat gold. You get broke down, turn it into real gold. Actually, it will be 10 karat gold, but if you get refined, they'll turn it into 24 karat gold for you. You get a good refiner, you get 24 karat gold, guys, and it's $4,300 at the moment. Gold is, guys. Copper has gone out to the roof as well. Copper has gone so high. Bare bright copper today is 830 kilo for bare bright copper, and if you have maybe 100 kilo, you get up to €9 for it. €9 a kilo. 100 kilo, 150 kilo, you get up to €9 for it off your scrapyard today. No bother at all. So see that now. A couple of these here chips, I'll get off them with a heat gun. The rest of it is clean as a whistle. Okay. I have a lot of these to go through. Tons of stuff to go through. Here's another old one. Look at that. All old gold, real dark gold. You have a couple of speakers here. They contain gold. On the back, then you have gold in this lad here. To be gold in this. All along here is all gold. In these chips here, see the gold there. Gold here where the earphone jack used to go into. They're gold. You have nice nuggets of gold at each sides of them. All around the board, you have little bits of gold. Okay, so let's get them all off. Let's get them into here. See? Thanks, guys, for coming in. Really appreciate you all for coming in. Thanks so much for being a member. Volker Stein 57. Thank you so much. If I can't pronounce your name right, I apologize. But at the end of the day, thank you so much, and appreciate that for what you've done for me tonight. Thank you. So as you can see, the more cameras you have. Do you see here? See all the shine of the gold? Look at that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just there, guys, to be got. And people are just chucking stuff away to pay the band. What I do with that now is I bring it inside. I bring it inside into the house a cold night. And I put that all onto a little brown paper bag. Take off all the gold pins. You'll be quite surprised, guys, the amount of gold pins that's in all that there. As I'm just letting them drop off into this here. The weight of gold pins you'll have when you're finished them is unreal. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just unreal. There's a little tiny motor here. Right here is a tiny motor, and that motor is what makes your phone vibrate. Like that. It must have heard me. Exactly like that. It's what makes your phone vibrate. It's a tiny little motor. So as you can see here, look at that for gold pins. Did you know, guys, that mobile phones has so much gold? And even the old ones, the older the gold is, all I say, right? The old Nokias. The old Nokia is the best gold out there. And people has them still in their cupboards to this day. In their presses. But now, I'm not saying one or two of them will get you gold. You need hundreds of them. Hundreds of them to get you gold. That's the way I look at it. Like, it's better to have it, guys, than to be looking for it. That's a little saying that I use all the time. Is I have a lot of these boards, so the fella says I'm not looking for them at the moment because I have a lot of boards. I have buckets of them behind me there. But yeah, it's just the way it is even this here, this buttons here, all them, every clicker you have them on everything out there. They're all silver. Every one of the buttons are silver, and I'll show you for the proof. The proof of the pudding. That's a nice little Christmas pudding that I put in there. Proof of the pudding. Anyway, look at it. Come out. These are all tactile switches, they call them, right? Anything with a blue, see that? Green, any colour at all. They're tactile switches, right? And every one of them has a piece of silver in it. Every single one of them has a piece of silver. They're them ready and all. Look, no steel whatsoever on them, all taken apart. And there's your silver. Silver, guys, is nearly $60 an ounce today. Look at that, the shine on that silver. Do you know what I'm saying, guys? There's stuff to be got in every single thing that you have in your house as a whole, in your cupboards, in your presses. Here we are. Look at this for a phone. Real old phone again. Writing even on it. The writing on it is even gold. Do you know what I mean? Right here. Thank you so much. Thank you. So in here we have more, obviously, bits and pieces. So I'm going to take this off it here. This is bits of steel. They come off as well. And that one is actually on a chip, so I'll get that off myself. Here is a bit of steel here. Take off that. And then you have all your butts or gold pins here right in under that. There's another camera. Thank you so much. More gold. Thanks so much for everyone for coming in there, guys. Thanks. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It costs nothing. It's free. It's absolutely free, guys. And for more videos of what I have coming up next, the new year should be very good for me in video contents. Should be very good. I'm expecting to have a lot of new stuff. So hopefully, as I say, hit that subscribe button. It's free and you get more videos of it. And it's good for that algorithm too, the way like that YouTube will share out my channel. There, guys, I'll just take off these. On the back of this is clean, and that's all gold recovery. There you are now again, this one, right? So I've all this to take off all the back of this here. Gold here, gold here, gold here, gold here. All here is gold all around it. All that'll all come off it. Thank you so much, Eddie at Eddie for IK77. Thank you so much. Pins and pins and pins, guys. They add up big time. Different vice grips here for this one. Different pliers, because this one is tough. Don't want to break these ones. These are very good. Another one bites the dust. That's done as well. This one here is another few bits on it. More nice gold all around that. Both sides of it. Thanks for coming in, guys. Much appreciated there. Nine people I think is in chat. 4 likes. Thanks so much. Show them bits of gold, guys. Look at that. See that? All gold. 10 karat gold, guys, all day long. And even in under this bit of steel here, there's more gold. All the matter of just taking it all off, cleaning it all out. And you can see, if I show you up closely again, see the shine of that. Look at that. At the end of the day, guys, it all adds up and it all goes into a little vial like this. You know what I mean? And all that is all gold pins, 10 karat gold pins. You also get an awful lot of stuff off stuff, like even our flat screen televisions, guys. You have all these. All this is all gold. All flat screen televisions, all gold. High peripheral boards, these are. You know what I mean? More gold. You know, just everything, guys. Anything with a battery or a plug, you will find gold in it. You know what I mean? Like even in your keypad, everyone's sitting down at their computers. Silver. That's called silver mylar. That's silver. Okay. Now you need hundreds of them to get some silver out, but you need hundreds. You get some place to pick up these broken ones of these, hundreds of them. Take them apart. you'll get silver. Let's see, all that is silver tracing. Okay, all silver tracing. So at the end of the day, guys, it's there, and how hard is it to get it? You know, every single thing is there, and people are throwing out modern day stuff. You open up a press at home and you'll have buckets of stuff at home in the press. Wires, and the copper has gone up so here at the moment in price. And you can actually sell your copper and buy some gold if you want. You can sell your copper and buy gold. You can sell your copper and buy chemicals for doing gold recovery. See the likes of this one here now, guys, where you see it all solid on it. That means there's a good chipping under it. That's what that means. See that? And under that is a good chip. That's why it's covered. Okay. So all these here capacitors and all that, they have to be taken off. If you were to put them into an incinerator, you were to use a heat gun on them, that explode. The oil in them that explode into your face. So all of them has to be all cleaned off, solid, full. Nothing left on the board, guys. Like the capacitors are very, very dangerous to be left on the board. Even that board, right through it here, if you scrape it here, there's gold going through this board as well. There's another type I was saying. You can see all the dots in it. They're all gold. On the back of these are IC chips. I take off all the IC chips. You can sell IC chips online at the moment, guys, for £13.50 a pound, but you don't have to sell them either. Do you know what I mean? You don't have to sell them. In the days when I was working in the environmental security, focus on zinc and copper. Car and motor, yeah, that's true. That's true. The copper now at the moment is so much has gone up at the moment. It's nearly up to where silver started, if you understand what I'm saying to you. It's just, there's now what I'm on about. Look, they have to come off and just throw them into your shred pile, because they're no good to anyone. Your scrapyard won't buy them anymore. It's all shred. That's how you hear when you bring in anything like that. But this is what I'm saying about this one here. There's serious gold in them chips, right? That's why they're hidden. All the back of that is all gold as well. That's why it's all heated on, heat treated, and kept on it the way it won't fall off, and it's completely secured. So all them there now, all them can be all sold as they are if you want to sell them. You don't have to sell them. But other than that, you can send them for gold recovery. But they're high peripheral board, that's called. A high peripheral board. I'll put that there with my television ones then. Same again. More gold buttons all over this. Just take the IC chips off the back of it. This here is gold as well. And all these IC chips here has gold bond wires in them as well, going right across the chip. They're so easy to take off, like. And here, this white one here going across here is gold as well. That's the rest of the IC chips now. I'd be gathering up them IC chips and I'd have buckets of IC chips. Look at that. And all them IC chips has potential all gold in them. You know, I'd have buckets of IC chips. I just say throwing them in there and throwing them in there and throwing them in there. Then I go from there. I go from there then and throw them into another bucket. And that's the way it works for me all the time. But this board now is completely done. You know what I mean? One little here is it's gone on my head. Excuse me, it's gone on my head. MLCCs, yeah, that's what that is. But I'll take all them off separate. They have potential platinum, palladium, the whole rocks is meant to be in them, as they say. But look at this board is actually a board I just stay looking at. I admire it all the time. It's just like a building site for all the world. This all looks like all grass and all that, and all the big houses and all. If you look at it closely, like, it's weird, like, but there's MLCCs to bait the band in this one. There. All them MLCCs, even the back of it, look. It's a serious board. Lots of going on in that board. Lots going on. Like that board. There you are now again. This one here is, that'd be the cream of the crop. You'll be talking about gold recovery. The gold corner BGAs, guys. Savage gold recoveries to go out of them. Per pound of them, I think is about 2.5 grams. Or 2.5 ounces. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on it. But I know it's quite high. Quite high it is. But like, you can see the back of them, like, oh, that's all gold plating. Right around the whole lot of it is gold plating. Even the board itself, I'd say it's only copper. Because they usually would have it. They wouldn't have the whole board in this one gold. Oh, it's copper. They wouldn't have the whole board gold in the back of it. But as you can see here, IC chips, flat packs, MLCCs, gold corner, flat pack, and then here is gold. In here you have gold as well. Only matter of taking all that off, and all that is full of gold pins. Just take off the steel off the outside of it, and inside of that, if I can get in at it to show you, this is kind of the minute micro scrapping job. But as you can see, wait, don't fall, see that? All gold. So, as you can see, guys, the way I just go down through my boards, clean out everything out of the board. This one here is a crystal oscillator. This one here, like a bathtub, that's silver. Do you know what I mean? And then you have all your tantalums here. They're making good money, them tanties. Good money. So all them there, just get that, whip off this part here, get all that gold out of it. Watch this. You see that? All gold pins, and you can see the way the half of them is still on the board. See that? Left at me just like you, and in the end of a month I just 950. Exactly. And it goes to show, doesn't it? Like, I do a bit of micro scrapping and stuff like that, and you know what I mean, it all adds up. Every bit of it adds up. Do you know what I mean? It's just, you be taking apart kettles and toasters and stuff like that. But at the end of the year, you throw all your copper and whatnot into a pile and leave it for a full year. I guarantee you'll make money out of it. Like, I mean, copper just off of your kettles, off of your toasters, stuff like that. You're getting €2 a kilo there at the moment for household cable. Strip it down, you'll make more. Santa Claus might be good to me this year. I think I might be getting a new stripper this year off a Beaver. I ordered one off a Santi, so he better bring me one. And I will be stripping down every kind of copper wire that I get. I will be stripping down every bit of it. You name it, I'll be getting it, guys. Like so this here now, guys, look. And I don't want to have a scrap lunch here because I have a lot of cleaning up to do with this shed at the moment. This here, on average, in my hand, my scales is covered at the moment. On average, that's about 3 kilo there in that. Right, in weight. If I was to sell that 3 kilo copper today, it's worth €6. I know well if I strip that, I'll get way more than €6. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know well. That's the way it is, like, that's the type of copper is in it. But that there is, you know what I mean, it's worth a lot of money. And that's the way it is with me, is I strip down every single thing. strip down every single thing, like even household plugs. Like, look at that, 4.5 kilo on that. Sell that to a scrapyard today. It's worth 22, 23 euros, 4.50 a kilo. Have we got a plug here to show you exactly what I did be on about? I keep showing this in a lot of my videos and people kind of do understand it. This plug here in the scrapyard today to sell it is worth 1 cent. Like that, 1 cent. You take it apart, use it into the plug soup. I have a load of videos on my channel there, plug soup. Take out your 3 pins of it. Don't worry about the colour. These ones are this colour because these are out of plugs with screws. They're all kept separate because I'm going to melt them down, right? Plugs with screws, guys, these are out. These are moulded plugs. Anyway, that's worth 1 cent. I take the 3 pins out of that. Them 3 pins are worth 8 cents now. So 7 cents profit straight away, right? Further on, you can melt this down. That's worth 24 odd euro today in the scrapyard. Melt it down, 4.5 kilo, you get about 90 euro. You can sell them on the likes of Etsy and all that. 20 euros a kilo bar, no bother at all. Brass. You know, you can always go the extra mile when you're taking apart stuff. Always go the extra mile. That's the way it is, guys. You have to go the extra mile, right? You know, you can talk about like Poland was the best in Belgium, indeed. Yeah, you can, but you can go the extra mile, guys, because you can make money different places, no matter what way you try it. Do you know what I'm saying? The likes of this copper here I showed you a minute ago. That there is 3 kilo, roughly 3 kilo copper in that. Give or take, right? We say there's 2 kilo in copper in that, roughly. If you were to melt that down, that's worth 2 kilo. We'd say it's worth about 4 euros there now. Melt that down, 2 kilo copper. If you sell it on the likes of eBay, you could get 30 euros a kilo to sell it by melting it down into ingots. You get up to 30 euros a kilo for that, you know. So you can actually go further by melting down stuff, guys, okay? That's the way it is with me. And I keep so much copper. Please God, I will start melting copper, but not yet, because at the moment I'm just collecting stuff and collecting stuff and collecting stuff. Keep scrapping. Yeah, do keep it. Keep scrapping, keep scrapping, keep scrapping all the time. Like in Ireland years ago, I used to go around collecting tin cans, and yeah, they're only worth buttons, like they were, right? Now we're starting to get cans in Ireland. These ones here, it's actually a normal Coke can, but we have a seal on it here. See that? That's a return. So that's worth 15 cents to return it. But you actually pay the 15 cents at the start when you buy it. But there's an awful lot of them thrown around on the roads. And an awful lot of them thrown around the roads. And they're worth 15 cents a piece. Do you know what I'm saying? They're 15 cents a piece. I've went for a cycle one day on the bike, and I got about 14 or 15 of them just thrown there on the ground. Do you know what I mean? 14 or 15 and went to pay 15 cents. It's, you know, I got paid to go for a cycle. Thank you, Derby, Derby Hobby Scrapper. Thank you so much for coming in. Much appreciated. But yeah, I even got paid to go for a cycle at the end of the day. So, win-win, isn't it? That's the way it goes, guys. But as I say, I'm cleaning down all these boards, taking off the gold pins and stuff like that off them. And then the likes of these ones here, I'll take them off with a blowtorch. Or a heater, I mean, heat gun. These ones here are no good. They're capacitors. Throw them out. This here is a bit of dirty brass. this here is a crystal oscillator, which is silver. Okay. This here is gold pins in this one. As you can see, nice gold pins to be had, and they will add up something else. All them gold pins will add up big time. And then you have your IC chip here with a bit of a window in her, so it's good IC chip. Just give that a squeeze off. Off of that IC chip. They don't belong with adding up either, and these ones here has kind of epoxy around them. I don't think I'm going to get it off with this one, but I'll do it with the heat gun. Here's more gold pins and more gold pins here. Them buttons are just normal silver buttons. I'll throw them into the tactile switches just to clean up this board and get it out of here. Like I do and stuff like that, and I just fly through and just let it sit. Don't worry, I'll find that. Find out when I'm sweeping up, as the fella says. I'm going to take the cap off the top of one of these and I'm going to show you what's in them. Where are you? Right, I'm going to show you. All you do is squeeze the top of it like that, and that'll allow this to come off. Inside that, then you have a bit of copper right there, bit of copper. That copper comes out, and our silver. Okay. How hard is that to do, guys, huh? Very, very, very easy. Now, that board is right here. Is one more little thing here, and I think it might be copper in this or gold. I'll leave it in with the copper. I'll go through it myself and see. That board now is, look, done. That can go straight to the shred pile, even though there's not much on it now, but it still can go to the shred pile. I mean, that's all it takes, guys, is get it all off, get it out, done. And even under here, see that copper shining? That's another piece of silver. Copper and CPUs is see? There's your silver. See that? Every Saturday, guys, I do micro scrapping. Every Saturday. I break down smaller than smaller than smaller all the time. Every single thing. And that's the way it is, like. Break it down smaller, smaller, smaller. Here's another crystal oscillator. Off like that in seconds is all it takes, guys. Do you know what I mean? Seconds is all it takes to strip down a board. You have some there. See that one, the plus on it? Good value. These are good value for to sell even. So mainly, guys, I came on tonight just to show you what I'd be doing. To be honest with you, I really appreciate you all coming in, and thanks for every single thing for helping. Now this one here will contain some gold. Look at that. Huh? They're nice gold pins, guys. Seriously. All I do is get my little tiny tin snips, pull them up, and even though them are pulled up, you can still put that into gold recovery. You know what I'm saying? There's no waste. That's the way it is. Like, you just can make it work all the time. Get out your everything and anything off the stuff, guys. Clean it all down, get them everything off, and you can still put that board into the gold recovery. Whoa, see that spark, guys? You see that spark? Right there. She sparked. Very easy for stuff to spark, guys, because you have the steel hitting the kind of the magnety type job in there, and just what you will have sparks too. You want to be fierce careful with them. You wouldn't want to be doing it near a straw or anything like that, as the fella says. As they go up very fast. They're all silver. None of these all along here is silver. So they have to go into the silver pot, as the fella says. So that board is just completely a plain board, nothing on the back. Look at that. Then you turn it around and you have some gold. You know what I mean? Here's another one here. We'll have some gold in it. A matter of opening off this, hopefully. Like that. That there with your shred pile, plastic and all, and there you are again. Now that gold is not going down the whole way. If you look at it in the camera, right there, it's going down around halfways. That means that you don't go down the whole way. You cut along halfways across like this. Now what I do with that when I cut in halfways, I get up the big tin snips, and I just go like this, like as if you're giving it a haircut. That's all you have to do, like that. And now, no gold left. See? That's how you do it. You don't have to put in all that steel. So, this one here is worth looking at. This is off a mouse. It's worth looking at. This one actually has nothing on it. Nothing on it. But I'll show you some that has stuff on it. That's actually copper. I have some there. I thought I had one of them or two of them out there. A few little mice, as the fella says. There's another type. Hang on, we'll give a gander here in the bucket and see if I hear a mouse. The one I want to know. I won't be able to find it probably, but we'll find it. There's more Nokias. But as you can see, these are the later Nokias because the back is not gold. Understand? Like there's the earlier Nokia, as in older Nokia. See? What's that? Not in a room. Scan everything around you with gold and silver. Yeah, it's so true. So true. That's another one of them. Hang on, I know I have one in here somewhere. That's actually a Wi-Fi card. I mean, nice gold if you have the Wi-Fi card. But I know I have one of them somewhere in my room. Come out, wherever you are. And what's wrong with it now? If it's in here, it's probably stuck to something because they are sticky. Sticky oaks, is what it says. There's another one of the old Nokias. Look at that. See what's going on in the old Nokias, guys. Look at that. Look what gold is on the old Nokia. Seriously. Look. You know what I'm saying? They're just there, guys. And same again. Look at that. Tiny Nokia. Yeah, 5,100. And you answer your phone and all you hear is diddly 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 diddly. Now it's everything and anything. Like even that one there now is an old, I think it's an old Samsung or something like that. Massive job. Have I got that phone I want to show you? Just before we go, guys, I have a phone here somewhere. I have it out for last night. And I see this phone is for sale on eBay. Look at this one. That phone is on sale on eBay at the moment, guys, and it's not working. Not this phone. A phone. €600. But look at that. Isn't that class? Isn't that class phone, guys? Yeah, I'm 47, 48 actually. And I saw a lot of phones. But yeah, that is a class phone, isn't it? Absolutely class. The good old Nokia. I think she might be, I don't know what exactly she is. Is she a 5,700? Is she a 6,000 something? I don't know what it is. But it's something else. Yeah, I really like that phone. I've got that phone now a long time ago. And I'm going to look after that phone. I also have, what have I got here? I have something else here, and I keep an awful lot of stuff. If they're good, I keep them. Like cameras, I'm big into keeping old cameras. I mean, like, I don't break them down. Samsung cameras, stuff like that, guys. One of these days they'll be worth something. One of these days they'll be worth something. What else have I got? Garmin sat nav, guys. Sat nav many years ago, €300, £300 they were making. The Garmin sat nav, now it's on your mobile phone. But it goes to show they're there, guys. You know, I don't break up stuff. I have a box here with stuff in it, and I just do not break it up. I don't break it up. I keep an awful lot of stuff, and this will be all going into old stuff, as I say, recovery. I'll have it into there's a Canon on a shelf. I'm going to put them on the shelf on display. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put them on a shelf on display. There's a HTC, a new one. Sure, I'm saying, oh, they're old phones, guys. I'll be putting them on a shelf on display. But I will be taking even this. Look at that, the old camera. I mean, Fuji. But like I do keep an awful lot of stuff, guys. You know, and I will be putting an awful lot of stuff on display on the shelf when I get this place sorted out. A bit drier at the moment, that's why I can't have them at the moment. Even the old Sony radio. Do you know what I'm saying? The old disc bands. And you know what I mean? Oh damn. Guys, one day they're going to be worth money. One day they're going to be worth money. That's why I don't break up everything. I do not break up everything. That's the way I am. I keep a lot of stuff and I don't break up stuff like that. I hate breaking up stuff. Look at that. The iPod. Isn't that a savage machine? You won't ever see them again, you're right, but I guarantee you, give it 20 years time, they'll be worth money again. It's like the dungarees and all these yokes. All these trousers went out and they're all back again. Do you understand me? They're all back again, guys. And that's the way things are gone. It goes around we go. Guys, thanks for coming into the live tonight. We're an hour on. We're an hour on. It's enough for me. Look what gold is in that there now. I need to be all take it apart, take out the gold pins out of it, but it's all there. All there is all gold pins. Look, the shine of it, lads. But you know what I mean, like, so yeah, prices are rising, is right. Prices are rising everywhere, but look at everything is going up. Everything is going up, and people want stuff. People want stuff. You can see all the old stuff coming back in now at the moment. You can see it. Guys, I heard through the grapevine the other day, and people might laugh at me and all that, but I heard through the grapevine the other day, a copper again, 2030 copper is going to be €15,000 a ton. Now I was talking to Mate today, lads, today, and there's over a kilo of copper there now. Looking at our bits of copper, as all that is, it's worth €7.30. Well over a kilo of that, probably a kilo and a half in that. But yeah, chase the copper. But I was talking to a chap today, and I was offered €8.30 a kilo for bare bright copper the other day. €8.30. I always bring down a kilo when I'm going down to the scrapyard for a price. €8.30. Today he brought 150 kilos to the scrapyard and he got €9 a kilo. Guys, it's going up, it's going up, it's going up. 5 years ago we're talking about COVID, $4.10. Today, $8.30. Okay, $4.10 up to $8.30. Guys, I'm out here. I could stay talking all night, and at the end of the day, thanks for coming in. Thanks for the memberships. Thanks for everything. Thanks for joining. Thanks for liking. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for, you know, everything, guys. At the end of the day is I come on here tonight just do a bit of microscrapping and stuff like that, and I said when I come on, why shouldn't I do a live? Do you know what I mean? I came out to do a live, and I got a few people to come over and watch me. Yeah, but copper, guys, is I don't know, they're saying something about copper to be the, it started off like as we say years ago, an ounce of silver was a fiver. Today, an ounce of silver is a fiver. Do you understand where I'm coming from? Years ago, 1 ounce of silver was €5. I know an ounce of silver today is about €60, but you give or take an ounce of silver and an ounce of copper is a fiver. Why is an ounce of copper a fiver? Because of the what you call it, and the obviously the money they have to get off it. But it's still €5 for an ounce of copper, and it was €5 for an ounce of silver. So you know what I mean, where I'm coming from, guys. Thanks again. I hope you've learned something off me. You know what I mean, I hope you've learned something off me. Thanks for coming in. I really enjoyed the night. Please hit the like on the way out, the shares on the way out, whatever you like to do, as the fella says. I really appreciate everyone. Thanks, and I'm out here.